It's another beautiful day right here. Welcome to Global Television. It is time for us to bring you a very good beginning for your weekend. You know, one very special thing about the weekend is the fact that there are a lot of events everywhere. But this morning, I just want you to know that being connected to Global Television is a good thing that you have done. And this is the weekend edition of Global Morning. My name is Ramsey Enoch, and of course, I'm being joined with my colleague in the studio right here, Queen Agaba. Good morning, Queen.
Good morning, Ramsey. Why does it feel like today is your wedding?
Well, one thing is that every weekend is for event, according to what they say. Probably after this place, I'm going for an event somewhere.
You're going for an
Maybe
event
to
somewhere.
MC an event, probably.
Oh, you're not even sure yet. But this is just me saying you look dapper, by the way.
Thank you
And
very
it's a
much.
beautiful
Thank
Saturday.
you very much. You also look very good and beautiful this morning as usual.
Thank you, Ramsey. Well, we have a whole lot of lineup for you this morning, this beautiful Saturday morning, from our newspaper review to topical issues with our guest on abuse and issues as regards national interest. So you want to sit back, tighten your seatbelt, I beg your pardon, and get ready for a ride that you would definitely be grateful for. We'll go on a quick break now, and when we return, we'll look at the papers for you. Please stay with us. Newspaper monitor.
Welcome back from that break. It's so good to still have you right there. Let's quickly get to the papers for the day. We have some major headlines for the day, and we'll be starting with the leadership weekend. It is weekend, of course, and I know a lot of people are looking forward to this time. And above the header this morning, I have this headline which says, we are interested in future elections. Northern Democratic League are the ones saying that, and the details you can get on page 4 of the leadership weekend. Then this one says EFCC arrest ex-Taraba governor Ishaku over 9.3 billion naira fraud. Details read on page 7. Then this one says the kicker says Tinubu governors orders mourn Akwa Ibom First Lady. That's on a sad note. We pray that her soul rest in perfect peace. Then directly above the name head, we have this one which says, State Police, Local Government Autonomy, Top Constitution Amendment in Senate. That's so timely because the local government autonomy, after the judgment from the court, has not taken effect yet, probably because some elections needed to be done at the local government level, because in most of the states, we had what is being called caretaker committee, caretaker chairman, I beg your pardon, and right now they need to be elected chairman before they can actually enjoy this local government autonomy. Probably that's the reason it has not been fully kick-started. But then it's so good that the State Police and Local Government Autonomy Top Constitution Amendment in the Senate. Then the big story right now, it says 17 days after No respite for Borno flood victims. Just some riders to that story. The first rider says, we are yet to get any form of assistance. This is coming from the residents. We are yet to get any form of assistance. Is this for real? After the billions that was being sent to Borno State to ease the pain of this flood, residents are crying out that they've not gotten any form of assistance. I don't think this is totally true, but I don't know. I'm not disputing it. It's on the papers. You can actually pick a copy of the weekend leadership for more details. Then this one says houses, businesses in 57 communities still submerged. That's unfortunate. A relief committee begins assessment as state government gets 7 billion naira donation additional to what they have already. And I think this calls for attention. If the residents are saying they've not gotten any form of assistance, but on the media have actually told us that at least some persons are being given certain things at least to get them out of the situation first, and a committee has actually been set up by the governor of Borno State to see how this money can be used, and everyone will benefit from it. So what we are saying is that whatever that needed to be done will be done. And more still coming from the leadership weekend this morning, and this one says Bobrisky, that's the kicker. I won't shield indicted officers. That is Tunji Ojo. Tunji Ojo is the one saying that. That's coming from the minister who have been made to understand that some officers from the correctional sector have already been suspended. And this is because of what's happening. Bobrisky's issue that he was being put in a different prison where money exchanged hands, that he was in an apartment instead of being in custody, as it were, based on the judgment from the court. And as a result of that, some officers of the correctional service
as well as the
have
EFCC
already been suspended, and investigation is on. Let's see how that is going to go. And this is not good for the system at all.
It's not good for the system. And, a lot of people have been talking about it. Of course, we expect that it will generate controversy, which it has already. People are beginning to say this is how the system is. Our leaders or government officials who have been who are supposed to have been reprimanded in prison and now lodging outside. It's a system already, and eyes, and a lot of people have begin to call out these officials and say, what, this system that we were in, it's a messed up system already, owing to the fact that Very Dark Man brought up these allegations.
Okay, I think that is very important. But no matter what they do, if the right thing is not being done, Nigerians are already losing confidence in the correctional service because of that incident. Because when things like this happen, people come out with so many other things. And as it is right now, a Very Dark Man is ready to go to court. And Bobrisky himself said he's ready to also go to court. I think the final say is going to come from the court, and we will see what will happen afterwards. And as it is right now, whatever that needs to be done will be done, because Nigerians need to have more assurance in the judicial system. This one says NSCIA applauds federal government over disaster relief funds. Details read on page 10 of the leadership weekend, and that's going to be the size of the headlines from the leadership weekend. From the leadership weekend, we'll move to our next point of call. Over to you, Queen.
Our next point of call now will be, after the leadership weekend, we have the Punch newspaper, Saturday Punch, right here. Big story says, how Bobrisky spends jail term in Kirikiri special cell. Cell dresser received visitors in prison. And also controversy trails correctional officers and correctional officer suspension. And then we have Lagos, Ogun 1 residents as Oyan Dam plans water release.
All right, Queen, we need to go on a quick break, and after the break, we'll continue with what you're talking about, because that's very issue that headline you're talking about is very, very important, and we'll need to throw more light on it, but that will have to be after this break. We'll return after the break.